everyone, this is Dhruvo back with another video. So what happens sometimes, you need to use terminal to communicate with your operating system. For example, you are doing some courses like operating system or introduction to operating system, and you need to use Linux to communicate with the operating system to learn the operating system. So in that matter, you need to install Linux on your system, either natively, or in some cases you can install it virtually in a VirtualBox or virtual machine. So in case of native installation, it is somewhat risky because you might format your whole hard disk because it's not as user friendly. The installation part is not as user friendly as installing Windows. uh, this is somewhat tricky for some people, and in case of VirtualBox, the it's not that tricky, but and not also it's not also risky, but the performance is not that great in VirtualBox or VMware or any virtual machine. Okay, so won't it be great if we could use the terminal directly from our Windows machine? It will be great, right? So today we will see how we can use terminal directly from our Windows machine, and for which we don't need to take any hassle of installing the Linux. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So first of all, we'll need to go to Start menu and type TURN, and you will find this option, which is Turn Windows Features On and Off. Click on that and scroll all the way down, and you will find Windows Subsystem for Linux. So for me it's on. Let's turn it off and on again. Click it and click OK. Then um, for the first time you will get a prompt here to restart your PC. I already have turned it on, and that's why I didn't get the prompt here, so I will need to restart it manually. We'll get back to here after restarting. So we are back here. Let's check if Windows Subsystem for Linux is on or off. So again type TURN and go to Turn Windows Features On and Off and scroll all the way down, and let's see, and you can see Windows Subsystem for Linux is on. So let's click OK, and now go to your Microsoft Store. For default settings, you will find Microsoft Store on your taskbar. If not, then go to Start and type Store, and you will find Microsoft Store. Go into that. Okay, you will need Microsoft account. I already have Microsoft account signed in, so I don't need it again. So now click on search and search for the distro you want. If you want to install Ubuntu, search for Ubuntu, and you can find Ubuntu 20.04 LTS, Ubuntu 18.04 LTS, and that's it for Ubuntu. And again, if you want to use Kali Linux, maybe that's also, yes, that is also available here. As you can see, Kali Linux, maybe OpenSUSE is also available. Yes, OpenSUSE is also available. So you can install all these distros but I will go for Ubuntu because it's the most popular one, and many of you will be familiar with this name. Okay, so that's it. Ubuntu 20.04 LTS. This is the um, latest version of Ubuntu, which has long-term support LTS. The latest version is 20.10, which doesn't have LTS. LTS means it will get 5 years of software update or like that. Okay, so click on install, and if you don't have Microsoft account, you will get a prompt to log into your Microsoft account. I already have it installed, so it started downloading. So as you can see, it started downloading, and let's wait for a while to complete the download. Okay, so as you can see, our installation, download and installation is complete. So now let's launch. So now Ubuntu is installing in your system. As you can see, this may take a few minutes. Okay, so it's asking me username. So let's type an username, a password. Okay, remember, Ubuntu doesn't let you show the password, so how much you type, the password will be blank. So just type your password with confidence and press enter, and it will ask you to retype your password. Okay, so as you can see, installation is completed and successful, and here is your terminal. So you can see our username at the rate, our desktop name, dark eclipse at the rate desktop, my desktop name. Okay, so how can we verify the Ubuntu is installed? So let's type Ubuntu command. For example, to update Ubuntu, type sudo apt update and press enter. It will ask you for your password. Let's type our password, and as you can see, it's updating. So it's verified that this is Ubuntu terminal. Okay, so the files are stored in a tricky location. I will give the address of the where the files are located of Ubuntu in the description box. You can just go to the address bar and paste it. This is the address. Just copy it and go to our file explorer and go to the address bar and paste it and press enter. Inside it you can see, let's expand the name a little bit, and you can see Canonical Group Limited Ubuntu 20.04 on Windows. Double click on it and then go to local state, then root fs, and these are all your files. So how we can verify if this folder is the right folder? We can for that we can go to the home folder, and then the username folder. For me this is dark eclipse. Let's go to this folder and let's create a file here. Say for example a text file, name it text test, and go to the text file. Let's type this is test file. Let's save it. Okay, now let's go to our terminal and type ls. Now you can see there is the file which is test.txt. Let's go into the file test.txt, and you can see this is a test file that we have already created. Let's close it, and you can do anything that you can do with by installing direct Linux in your machine or in VirtualBox um, with this terminal in your Windows machine. So that's it for this video. If you liked the video, give a like below. If you didn't, give a dislike, and a sub to the channel would be amazing. And stay subscribed and connected for the next video. Thank you.